Hello friends, in today's video I will be solving this interesting problem, that is, show that rho varies inversely as r is to n minus 1 for the curve r is to n is equal to a is to n sin n theta. So can you guess, this problem is from Differential Calculus Polar Curves. Here if you see, rho is what? Radius of curvature, and this is a beautiful polar curve. Okay, and if you are following me, then you would have referred other videos on polar curve and also radius of curvature. In my playlist I have solved numerous problems, and that too exam related very important problems on polar curves, especially many problems on radius of curvature. Please do refer that. You will understand right from the basic to the high level problems. Okay, and whichever university or college you are from, those problems will help you secure good marks in this module. Fine. And also for the students of VTU, I have dedicated playlist for their respective syllabus codes, that is 1 BMAT S101, 1 BMAT M101, 1 BMAT E101, 1 BMAT C101, and so on, and also the older schemes. Fine. Now coming back to the question here, we need to find the radius of curvature for this polar curve. And again, please can stop here, go back, refer the other videos. There I have explained the basics of radius of curvature in a very simple and a beautiful way. Okay, that is the radius of curvature. There are many different formulas. Okay, the simplest way to find the radius of curvature is nothing but radius of curvature for this polar curve is nothing but rho is equal to, using the formula, r dr by dp. Here p is the pedal equation. Okay, so the process, everything remains the same here what to do for polar curves, and in my method I always make it simple. Always while solving I will apply log on both sides. That makes things super easy. Fine, so let's do this here. So we have the curve r is to n equals a is to n sin n theta. Now our main aim is to find the pedal equation. For that we have to find the angle between the radius and tangent vector phi. Okay, that is, we will apply what I told, apply log on both sides. So we have log r is to n. See, everything I am doing here step by step, so that whatever I teach enters your brain and stays in there till the examination or even after that. So please pay close attention to what I say, and to remember and recall perfectly, better take a pen, a notebook, and practice along with me. Okay, writing will make you more confident in mathematics. So I applied log on both sides. Now again, as you know, this is a and this is b, because there is a property of logarithm. Log a into b is log a plus log b. So we have log r is to n is equal to log a is to n plus log of sin n theta. Again, because you need to differentiate this, the whatever you are differentiating should be plain. No multiplication, no division, no powers allowed. See, this is plus, okay, but raised to power n, we won't get the answer. So we have to bring it down. How? The powerful property of logarithm. Log a is to k is k log a. So always see, log r is to n is what? N log r is equal to n log a plus log of sin n theta. Now I can happily differentiate with respect to theta. So we have differentiating with respect to theta, n as it is constant. Derivative of log r with respect to theta is what? Always 1 by r dr by dθ. Please remember it. Okay, always 1 by r dr over d theta equals 0, because log is 0 only, differentiation constant, plus this will be derivative of log of x is 1 by x. So log of sin theta is 1 by sin n theta. Again, chain rule, differentiation of, because differentiation of log x is only 1 by x, log theta is only 1 by theta. If anything is there, we apply the chain rule. That is, again see, log of this much, log of, say this is x, 1 by, again in place of what x, what is that? Sin n theta. Again differentiation of sin n theta is cos n theta. But again differentiation of sine theta is only cos theta. So again n theta. So again it will be differentiation n theta will be nothing but into n. So due to the last n cancels. So what that implies, we already know that 1 by r dr by d theta is what? Is always from the basic formulas we use in finding the polar curves. Please do refer the previous videos on that. Again all the list of formulas. 1 by r dr by d theta is what? Cot of phi. So we have cot of phi is equal to cot of n theta. Why? Because cos by sine is cot. So cot cancels, we get phi is equal to n theta. Okay, so we have the angle between radius and tangent vector phi. Now we need P here. What is P? P is the pedal equation. So pedal equation is given by small p is equal to r sine phi. So P is equal to r sine of what's phi? N theta. Recall. See this question, no, we'll have both the finding the radius of angle between radius and tangent vector and also finding the pedal equation. So it's all mixture together. Very important question to understand. Okay. So also I had done problems on pedal equation. Those are very important problems. They definitely ask for the examinations. In that problems, no, I explain in a simple way how to find the pedal equation. Also, of the pedal equation is given by what? P is equal to r sin phi. But we put the value of phi here. What's phi? N theta. Correct? No. But pedal equation is what? Pedal is always constant. Always constant. No theta is allowed here. Where do you find this theta from? From the question. And very simple, we have r is to n is equal to what I told. Pedal equation is always a constant. No theta is allowed. So we find the value of sin theta from where? From the question. Okay. What is the question? R is to n is a is to n sin n theta. That implies sin n theta equals r is to n by a is to n. So simple. So put this here. So we have P is equal to r into r is to n by a is to n. That implies the pedal equation P is equal to r is to n plus 1 by a is to n. So I got the pedal equation here. Now see, as we know, rho is equal to what? R dr by dp. Correct? As we written here. Rho is equal to what? R dr by dp. That is the radius of curvature for the polar curve. The simple formula. Now we need to find dr by dt. So very simple, what we'll do, see, we have P here. We will first find dp by dr. Getting it? We first find what? dp by dr and then inverse it. Easy, right? So we have dp by dr is equal to 1 by a raised to n as it is. Differentiation of r raised to n plus 1 is n plus 1 into r raised to, see, differentiation of x raised to n is n x raised to n minus 1. So differentiation of r raised to n plus 1 is n plus 1 r raised to n plus 1 minus 1 is r raised to n, and that's it. Therefore that implies dr by dp will be equal to, now what's that? A raised to n by n plus 1 into r raised to n. Simple, right? Read clearly here. So what's that? N plus 1 into r raised to n. This is your dr by dp. Therefore, we know that radius of curvature or rho is equal to r dr by dp, and that is equal to r into a raised to n by n plus 1 into r raised to n. That is nothing but a raised to n upon n plus 1 is constant. Okay, and if you bring this r upon r raised to n, r raised to 1 upon r raised to n. So obviously if you come down, this will become very simple mathematical basics. R raised to 1 upon r raised to n. I can take r raised to 1 minus 1, or if I take this r raised to 1 down, it will become r raised to n minus 1. Getting it? Therefore, we can write this as, therefore rho is equal to constant into 1 upon r raised to n minus 1. Because this whole thing is what? Whatever we have here, this thing is a constant. Fine. Constant due to 1 by r is to n. So it's therefore that implies rho varies inversely as 1 by r is to n minus 1. That's the perfect answer. So I don't really, therefore I'll write here, therefore rho varies inversely as r is to n minus 1. That's the perfect solution. That's it. That's okay. Got a concept now? What you did? So it's very simple here. Okay. Based upon only when you practice now, you'll get the exact solution how to solve it. Fine. So what you did here? Whenever the question they discuss for finding the radius of polarity for a polar curve, use this. It will be very easy for you. R rho is equal to r derivative p. P is potential equation. So apply log on both sides. Find phi. From phi we find the potential equation. P is r sin phi. So potential equation again should be constant. So where do you find the value of theta? From the question here. Find from the question. Put here. You get the potential equation. Differentiate derivative p. Inverse it. Put in the formula. Rho is equal to r derivative p. I get whatever I need. So here as we found a raised to n by n plus 1 is constant. So 1 upon r raised to n plus 1 means done inversely. Okay. So therefore rho varies inversely as r raised to n minus 1 for this given curve. That's all. Okay. Again, everything depends on practice. Everything is free. Only you need to put your efforts. So please go to the previous videos. Okay. Watch all the videos. Practice them 2-3 times till you become perfect, because when you practice them, I don't want you to lose any marks when in this chapter polar curves. Okay, whichever college or university across India from. So that's all for today's video. Please, if you have any suggestions or any of the comments, please drop a comment box in the comment box below, and do share these videos with your friends and classmates as much as possible, so that this resource reaches each and everyone and they get benefited from this. And also at the end, please don't forget to subscribe. That is going to help me making more and more videos for you in the future. So happy engineering, best of luck, practice well. Till then, see you in the next video. Bye bye.